resolutions, I guess we need to vote on them separately. So the first one is 1273, which is the lesson drive.
Move for approval of 1273.
Second. We have a motion and a second. And do we have any public comment on 1273? Seeing none, we'll call on the roll call vote.
Commissioner Anderson.
Aye.
Commissioner Cannell.
Aye.
Commissioner Rising.
Aye.
Commissioner Robinson.
Aye.
Commissioner Simmons.
Aye.
Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Resolution 1273 is passed unanimously.
Okay, 1274 is West Authorization Conservation Agents related to wastewater improvement. Summer project East Fourth, third grade. We have a motion. Second. And a second. Any other questions or any public comment on 1274? Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Anderson.
Aye.
Commissioner Cannell.
Aye.
Commissioner Rising.
Aye.
Commissioner Robinson.
Aye.
Commissioner Simmons.
Aye.
Commissioner Thompson.
Aye.
Commissioner Williams.
Aye.
Resolution 1274 passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll move along to the President's report.
Commissioners, it's a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. A year ago, it wasn't that case. We thought it would be a good opportunity to update you all on what we've done since the June storm of last year, when we had the most number of customers that we've ever had out. And really, it relates to customer service and communication with our customers in storm and outage periods. Don Musty, our Vice President of Customer Service, has worked with a team at KUB to develop new ways to communicate with customers during those outage restoration times, and she's going to update you on those initiatives.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. It was 1 year ago today that, as you know, we had just under 130,000 customers without power at the peak of the storm, as you can see on the red line. And in our phone center, we handled in 1 day over 70,000 calls, which is typically what we handle in an entire month. So, needless to say, we learned a great deal from our customers and received a lot of valuable feedback. In fact, we refer to this as a real-time focus group. This was a week-long event, and if you recall, we had an initial storm, and a couple of days later a hailstorm, so an interesting mix of customers and their situations with outages. So, what did we learn? Well, with the advent of cell phones, smartphones, iPads, and technology, even more today than in past times, our customers expect specific, immediate information with continuous updates. And also, they have a preference about the method in which we communicate with them. Some prefer text messaging, some Facebook postings. The outage map, as you know, is heavily utilized and continues to be so. So really, the storms confirmed the direction we were already headed as far as enhancing our communication technology. But what they really did is accelerate that implementation. And we're coming to you today because the next phase of this project, we're currently testing all the technology, and I'm happy to say that's going very well. But the next phase, in a couple of months, we will be conducting formal customer focus groups and finalizing our communication plan. So today I'd like to share with you what we're going to be sharing with those focus groups and give you a sense of the types of detailed information, customer-specific information that's forthcoming. So specifically, we are researching these items, as you can see in the bullets. In the following slides, we'll go in a little more detail. But the first bullet is the customer notification profile. When in the future, all of these will be rolled out in a phased implementation beginning in January next year. And we'll talk about the timeline in a second. But when you go to our website, you click My Account, it is going to prompt you for what kind of notifications do you want to receive. How do you want KUB to communicate with you? By text messaging, by cell phone, by email, and what kind of notifications do you want to receive? Would you like us to tell you when your bill is ready, or we have a vegetation management project in your area? So we'll be able to provide that feedback to our customers if they choose. And all of these will be based on the customer's individual preferences about how we communicate with them, whether again through text messaging and various forms. The second bullet, and as you know, when the power is out, the question is, when is my power going to be restored? And for some time internally and operationally, we've researched estimated restoration times. And right now we are actively testing with our field personnel and our operators and our dispatch center, as well as our customer service representative, enhancements that will be able to give that customer specific information. And we'll show you a map in a minute that demonstrates what that will look like. We also, in the beginning of next year, will be rolling out a mobile site, and we'll talk about that. And then a storm page that will replace our standard home page in the event of a significant outage. And finally, in addition to upgrading our outage map, we are rolling out a construction projects map. So we'll kind of demo that and show you the interactive features of that. And we're also revising our vegetation management map. So as I said, we've been working on this for some time, and the projects are in various stages of design and test. And the next phase is rolling out to the customers and getting their feedback for our final widespread communication. So this is an example of the mobile site, and it is not an app. It is a website that is just designed to fit smartphones. And as you know, if you go to any website and you don't have a mobile site application, it can be a little unwieldy in how you navigate through that. But you'll be able, this will be the screen that pops up. You'll be able to pay your bill, view outages, report an outage, view the full site, contact us. For example, if you say, hey, I want to pay my bill, it's going to ask you to log in. And when you log in, that's an opportunity again for us to ask you those questions. How would you like for us to communicate with you and complete your particular preference as a customer? So you can sign up for auto pay, bank draft, the balance pay plan. If you want to report an outage on the mobile site, you click report an outage, it will pull up your address. If you have multiple addresses, it will give you options which one to choose, where you can be contacted, and then any notes, you'll click submit, and then you'll get a confirming message that we have recorded the outage. So that's a new feature, as I said, will be coming in around January of next year. And a lot of this I want to qualify. In the fall, when we conduct our focus groups, I'm sure our customers will provide even more feedback. And so we may have some design changes and enhancements, but this is what we will be sharing with them. Recognizing that when we experience a storm, like we did last June and 2 months prior in April, normal operations cease. We are very much in storm mode, all hands on deck. So this page will replace our standard home page in those cases. And you can see it's got all the information that you would need, any videos that you can log in and look at and see the latest outage information. Any safety messages with the customer notice prominently displayed. You can also, it's got a place where you can, if your power's on and you're fine, you can easily get to our standard website. And you all are very familiar with the outage map, but it will be enhanced. As you know, we currently have the circles that indicate the areas and where we have the outages, but we have added functionality that will be rolling out. And you can basically, we'll have see a scrolling message at the top that will tell you various items, things you need to know, again, safety messages. But say you want to report your outage, you would click the blue button. It would ask you to log in if you haven't, report your outage. If you have multiple addresses, you would see the drop-down menu, you would pick which location has a service interruption. Then you would proceed, kind of like the mobile site, entering the specific outage information, click submit, and get a confirming message. Now, the gray button is you can at any time go back and check your status. And as you do that, you log in and you click on a particular circle. It has the Zoom capability that provides you more information. You can see we have recorded your outage. The estimated restoration time is 2 p.m. There are 24 customers affected. The status of power restoration team is currently in the area. The cause, a tree damaged electrical equipment, and this will tell you when it was last updated. Now, how this will work, we're testing it right now on what we call blue sky outages, those isolated outages where we can get the specific information fairly quickly. In a storm such as June, obviously the first day with that many events, we're not going to have the specific information, but what we will have is the information that this is a multi-day event, and as we go through and reduce those outages, then we'll be providing this information to our customers when they log in the website.